2 years ago, we left the city and moved to a remote island town of 200 people to give my son with muscular dystrophy a simple life while he can still walk. In this vlog, I'm showing you around our beautiful island, introducing my kids, and sharing our real story. But this week, everything changes. My kids are leaving for 49 days, traveling 6,000 kilometers away for the summer. The house is about to go completely silent, and I'm using this time to heal from caregiver burnout. Welcome to the Sea Haven. I am a mom of two boys, two teenage boys, and I'm the solo caregiver of a child with muscular dystrophy. So my oldest teenager, he was diagnosed with muscular dystrophy at the age of 6, almost 11 years ago, so he's about to turn 17 now. And I have another teenager, he is 15, I have two boys. And almost 2 years ago, we left the city life behind to move to an island in the Atlantic Ocean off the east coast of Canada to a remote small town of 200 people to switch our life up a little bit, to live life at more of a slower pace, to live more of a simple life. We are 6,000 kilometers away from where we were living, where my kids were born and raised, and I moved back here to the island so that my son could have a better, peaceful life over the next few years and while he's finishing high school. And we just love it here. It gives us a chance to slow down, to bring life back to his pace, since before we lived in a city of 1.5 million maybe out on the west coast of the country, and now we live on an island on the east coast. And so my kids are about to leave for the summer and go to Alberta to visit their dad, which is 6,000 kilometers away, as I said. They're going for the summer. They're going for 49 days. I have solo custody of them, and so they live here with me full time. It's been a year since I've had a break, and so the reason why I'm switching up my content a little bit is because I want to share my personal journey as a caregiver of a child with special needs. I'm going to share a lot of real, honest truth here, and how I learned how to stop putting myself on the back burner and start taking my own mental well-being seriously. And I just wanted to share more about my journey of why we moved here, what life's like for us here on the island, and what life's going to be like for me over the next 49 days while my kids are away visiting their dad and I finally get a little bit of a break, because they've been here with me all year, and last summer they went to visit him for a few weeks, but this summer they're leaving for almost the entire summer. So I'm going on a 49-day journey to find myself again, because I feel like it was a long, cold, windy winter here on the island. It was very isolating, and although we love it here, I didn't really get a whole lot of a break. So, yeah, taking a deep breath while I'm saying all of that was a mouthful. So yeah, I'm going to be taking you along on the journey in the next 49 days. So right now I'm just sitting at my spot. I love to come down here and park. It was raining actually, so I love the sound of the rain. I know a lot of people don't really like cold, foggy, dreary days. Not that it was super cold, but it was really raining, really raining today. Heavy, and it was a downpour. And I love the sound of the rain, and I'm just listening to the seagulls. I actually have my binoculars because I've been whale watching. So I saw a few whales a few days ago. My son and I went on a hike and we saw 4 humpback whales out there, and I haven't seen any since, so I'm hoping I might see some today. I haven't so far. I'm drinking peppermint tea in my lobster mug, wearing my lobster shirt. It's lobster season right now here on the island where I live, and my dad's a lobster fisherman, so I grew up here by the sea. You know, I moved away for almost 2 decades, and now I've moved back here to live a more slower paced life, and it's been a journey. I tell you, it's been a journey. So yeah, thanks for tagging along, and If you feel like you're someone who's been putting yourself on the back burner, whether you're a single parent, a parent, or you're just someone who has a disability, if you're a caregiver for somebody, or if you just feel like in general you've been putting yourself on the back burner and you want to just go on I'm gonna call it a discovery adventure of just kind of rediscovering myself, of like who I am now that I'm back here being an island girl. I'm not living in the city, I'm not a city girl anymore, and I have the summer to myself to just focus on me and take a deep breath. And so I just wanted you guys to tag along with me. So thanks for being here, and thanks for watching. And if you want to come back for more, make sure that you like and subscribe. The boys leave next week. I'm really excited about it. We've been getting a lot of family time in. We've been spending a lot of time together as a family before they leave. I'm really gonna miss them. I'm not used to having time alone. Not this much time alone. When we used to live in the city before, they used to leave every second weekend or at least once a month to go be with their dad, so I would at least get a break once a month. You know, they are older now. They're not small kids or toddlers, so they are a little bit more independent. And I'll share more about my son's journey and his symptoms and more about his diagnosis later as we go along. But for now, I just wanted to give a little introduction to why I'm switching up my content. Before, I was posting more motivational content, if you had been following me, and now it's more of my own personal testimony to finding myself. And sometimes we have to find ourselves again and again and again and again, because life can switch up on us so much. This was a totally unexpected move, but so needed. We love it here. And it's been so great for all of our mental health, and I thought I should just start sharing it with you guys. So thanks for tagging along. Hey guys, it's 4 more days until my kids leave for the summer. They're going to be gone for 49 days. I just came out to watch the sunset tonight. I'm going to go down to the beach and watch the sunset over the ocean. And I'll show you my view and my little walk that I'm going to go on. It's really windy today, so I'm not sure if you're going to be able to hear me talking down there. So I'm just recording it right now because it's a pretty windy day, and I just want to take you on a little journey with me. This is what I do at nighttime to relax. What do the rest of you guys do at nighttime before you go to bed? Do you have something you do at the end of your day just to relax and unwind before going to bed at night? I like to come down here to the beach and watch the sun setting into the sea. I'm gonna look for some whales. The wind is blowing. The wind is off today, so I'm hoping it's not going to be too windy down there, but just in case you guys can't hear me, I decided to record it before I leave to drive down there. It's probably not going to be a very sunny sunset because it still was a gray, foggy day today again, so thanks for coming along with me. Hey everyone, I'm back from my walk. It's getting dark now. I found so many unique hidden treasures while I was there. There's lots of cool rock formations. I got to see an ancient marine fossil. I got to see my dad's fishing boat. I got to see some seagulls taking off for the night. They like to take off for flight and fly across the coastline before they go to bed at night. And I just got to listen to the wind, and you definitely couldn't hear me down there while I was recording. I tried, but you couldn't. And I got to see so many cool things. I found a seashell, and it just goes to show, even though it was a dark, windy, gray, dreary day, that there's still beauty in everything if we just pause and stop and just take a moment to be present and still and look. Just look for the beauty in everything. And I found it. And with all this wind now, I am exhausted and ready for bedtime. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Three more days until my kids leave for the summer, and I'm just out spending the day with my son Mateo. Sometimes we spend time all together as a family, but a lot of times we do one-on-one things together because different kids like different things, and so I do different things with Mateo than I do with my other son Dimitri. And Mateo and our thing is going for drives. He's the oldest kid that has the muscular dystrophy diagnosis, which the muscular dystrophy causes him to feel tired a lot, and it's physically draining, so he can't really get out and do a lot of physical things as much as his brother can. So our thing is going for drives, and so we live in such a remote area that we have to drive 35 minutes either north or south up the coast to a nearby town just to get gas. So today we went to the gas station to get gas, and there's a bakery there, so usually we'll get ourselves a treat. And we got a pie for our dinner tonight. We're having a lobster dinner tonight. My dad dropped me off some lobsters for us to have. Mateo requested a lobster dinner before he leaves tonight, and we just came and we're parked by the ocean now, and we're enjoying our snacks that we got at the gas station. And we like to stop and park in little places on the way and just view the scenery, and this is a way that Mateo can still get outside and enjoy everything without actually having to be out and be physical. So Mateo, why don't you share with us, do you like living on an island?
It's a lot better because of like the scenery, and you get to go outside a lot more, so that's kind of what I enjoy the most about living out here.
So you like living on an island?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though it's a remote coastal village, you just came from a big huge city, but you like living here in a small town?
Yeah, there's like, you know, everybody around, so it's more like you get to talk to a lot more people than you do in Edmonton because there's a bunch of strangers.
Yeah, so you feel like it's easier to be social here?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, are you excited about going away for the summer?
Yep.
What are you excited about the most?
Probably the city food. There's a lot of good ethnic food there. Here is more like, it's cultural in itself, so there's more like Newfie culture here than other cultures. So you have to go to a big place like St. John's, which is 8 hours away, to get like more ethnic food here.
Yeah, and why do you like ethnic food so much?
My dad is Hispanic, and he and my mom both introduced me to a lot of like ethnic food, like Indian food and Middle Eastern food. Like in the city where we grew up in Fort Mac, there's a lot of immigration and stuff, and they have a lot of like ethnic diversity there, so a lot of the food there is amazing.
Yeah, so that's one thing you're looking forward to about going away to the city, is enjoying all the different kinds of foods that you can't get there.
Yeah.
Can't get here, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. I like that. What else do you like about living on an island?
Well,
Anything in specific?
Well, you can kind of use like small recreational vehicles like quads and skidoos and stuff more, and you can like use them on the highway, and like the side-by-sides is just a lot more funner than driving a car.
Yeah. So would you say because of your physical disability that being here where you can have easier access to operating ATVs, it is better for you to get around than in the city?
Yeah, because I can just ride around wherever I want because the town is so small, and I can also just use a small ATV or side-by-side to go around.
Good. I like that. Do you think that there's any downsides to living on an island in a remote coastal place?
Well, it's like kind of like you get annoyed from the people around you from time to time if there's too much, like if you're around them too much. So that's a little bit like, you don't get that much space. Like people can just walk into your house whenever, and it's kind of like you do have space, but from time to time, like the families are like really, they love each other so much, and they're just like so close together here.
Oh, so what you're saying, like living in the city, people don't really know each other, so they don't just randomly show up at your house.
Yeah.
So you're not used to the culture here because everybody knows everybody and they're so friendly and they just walk on into your house without even calling or texting. It was also a little weird for me too, moving back here, because I lived in the city for so long, almost 2 decades, right? So not used to just having random people just showing up at your house all day long, so I get that too. And I'm just so excited that you're enjoying it here. And do you think that it was a good choice that we moved back here?
Yeah, definitely.
You do? Yeah. Good. I love that. And we're going to share a little bit more about his muscular dystrophy journey and what it is in a later video, but I just wanted to introduce him to you guys today, and we'll show you some little clips of our drive that we went on. And so yeah, I'm going to miss you. I'm excited. I'm excited for you, and I'm excited for me to get some alone time, but I'm also definitely going to miss you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Two more days until my kids leave for the entire summer, and I am just out with my other son today, spending the day together. So I just thought I would introduce you to him. This is Dimitri. We just went on a little drive and we went to get ice cream, and it's raining again today, so we didn't really get to get outside to do too much. So yeah, how is it living on an island?
Good.
You like it?
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
Nature. It's cool. Views are nice.
The views are nice? You like living back here out in nature compared to living in a city? Yeah. Are you excited about the summer?
Yeah.
To go visit your dad?
Mm-hmm.
What are you excited about the most?
Getting to see family.
Getting to see your family? You have a lot of family in Alberta?
Yeah.
Yeah. What else are you excited about? Mateo, your brother said he is excited for to eat some ethnic food, some good food in the city. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go and continue our day of exploring, and tomorrow they have a field trip with their school friends to say goodbye to them before they leave, and then the next day their flights are out. So we're about to head home soon, and we're gonna go and have dinner tonight with our family. That's a Sunday tradition here on the island. Is every Sunday it's a big dinner and you get together with your family and eat. So we're gonna go and visit some family before they leave. So it's officially fly day. My kids are leaving today, and I'm just down sitting at the beach again. It stopped raining finally, and the sun is shining. I think summer is finally arriving here on the island. I'll show you guys my view. I know I said a few days ago that I was super excited, and I am still excited that the kids are leaving, but deep down there's a little part of me, you know, as a mom, that's I'm feeling all different types of emotions about it, not just excited and happiness, but, you know, being a mom of a kid who has a diagnosis such as muscular dystrophy, I tend to worry about a lot of different things. You know, traveling for him is not always the easiest. How the doctors explained it, you know, like he looks like a regular 16-year-old, but his body has been deteriorating ever since he was born, so inside his body is more like an elderly man, and so it's hard on him sitting on a plane and traveling and walking around airports. And they're traveling alone, him and his brother. It's a direct flight, so they're just getting in the airport here, getting on the plane here and then flying all the way there and getting off the plane there, so that makes it a little bit easier for him. But it's long flight times, and just, you know, sometimes I get a little anxious about how he's feeling. And yeah, so I'm just sitting here unwinding, relaxing. You know, I am excited about my alone time, but I'm also a little bit dreading so much alone time, but I think it's well needed. You know, I'm sure I'm gonna walk into the house once I get home and there's not gonna be any dishes to clean, and there's not gonna be any laundry to do, and there's not gonna be boys laughing and being rambunctious around the house, and it's just gonna be quiet and a lot of solitude, which I need, but also, you know, we need a break sometimes, and then we miss them when they're gone. So this is just a reality of being a parent. And so yeah, I'm just sitting here listening to the waves, reading my book, just calming my nerves a little bit before we take off. And I just want to thank everybody who came here today and watched this video, and to everyone who's been supporting me all along this whole time, following my journey, especially the last 5 years since I started putting out content. I know a lot of you have been here for the last 5 or 6 years, watching me on some form of social media or another, and I just really appreciate all of your guys' support, and I hope that you guys have a really blessed summer as well.